In this video, we're going to be looking at one of the most important parts of the serve for power generation, and that is the trophy position. The trophy position is this loaded position that you get into here just before you're about to start the acceleration phase of your serve. So the key checkpoints of the trophy position is that your dominant arm is at least in a 90-degree angle, if not a little bit more, like so. Your non-dominant shoulder should be higher than your dominant shoulder. So this shoulder should be further down, so you're nice and loaded here. It shouldn't look like this. In addition, your tossing arm should be up. Your racket tip should be roughly pointing up to the sky, with the strings usually pointing to the side, like so, instead of pointing inward or pointing to the back even. So somewhere around here is a good and comfortable position to get into. So overall, this position stores maximum energy for this energy to then be released really rapidly and quickly as you get into this racket drop position and accelerate into the contact point for a powerful serve. So you might wonder, why is the trophy position so important? Well, the trophy position is the loading position of the serve, and so in the loading position you're able to gain maximum coil in this position. It's like when you're hitting your forehand. At the back of the tape back, you're maximally coiled like so to then release all of your energy forward and into the shot. With the serve, it's the same. When you're in this position here, you're maximally coiled with your legs in a loaded position. Your body is rotated around here to the side more so. Your shoulder is in this loaded position and you're bending down. And if you're able to efficiently have a nice racket drop and unloading phase, then you are going to have the most powerful serve that you could ever imagine. Another reason why this trophy position is so important is because your body rotation starts here. So during the serve, when you take your racket back and you find yourself in this loaded position, you're going to find yourself more rotated to the side. So as you start the serve, you're usually a little bit more face on, but in this trophy position, you should be coiled to the side. And this rotation and this coiling allows you to rotate and uncoil. So with every single shot in tennis, the forehand, the backhand and the serve, there's some element of rotation, and this rotational power is so important for power production and energy release into the shot. And this all comes really from your core and your trunk. So you need to have a really strong core in tennis if you want to have powerful shots and a powerful serve. In addition, another reason why the trophy position is so important is because it optimizes your racket head speed. If you can get into the correct trophy position like so, you're going to find yourself able to get into that correct racket drop position naturally using a gravity assisted racket drop like so behind your head, and then from there you're naturally going to find this whip like motion that occurs naturally. So you're going to drop that racket down and naturally your elbow is going to lead up into contact with that racket on edge, and this is where we find that ability to pronate into the serve. So power really starts with the trophy position, and this is why it's super important that you find yourself being able to get into this position on every serve. Hey guys, I'm just coming in to say that if your serve is still holding you back, then you need to listen to this. Whether you're struggling with too many double faults, lacking power on your serve, or feeling inconsistent every time you step up to the baseline, you're not alone. Most tennis players feel like this too. And the reason why many players, maybe like yourself, are still struggling with their tennis serve is because they've never really learned or been taught how to build a great serve from the ground up. And that is exactly why I've created my Serve Success System. My Serve Success System is a step-by-step blueprint that helps you to take your serve from weak, unreliable, inconsistent and lacking power to a serve that you can trust under pressure, is way more powerful, consistent and accurate. Inside the Serve Success System, we walk through 4 key modules that are designed to take your serve from the ground up. In module number 1, we start with the complete fundamental technical aspects of the serve, and once we have those fundamentals nailed down, we then move on to modules 2, 3 and 4, which are designed to help you to build a powerful, consistent and accurate serve that can hold up under pressure. In every module and in every video, I give you guys key drills and progressions that you can go out and practice on your own to help you to integrate exactly what you've learnt during each session. So when you go out to practice your serve, there's going to be no more guesswork about what you think you should be doing. You're going to have a step-by-step plan and blueprint to follow that will guarantee to take your serve to that next level. If you're serious about improving your serve and feeling confident every time you step up to the baseline, then make sure you click the first link in my description box below to sign up to the Serve Success System now. I really look forward to seeing all of you guys inside and helping you transform your serve. So now we're going to talk about some common mistakes that I see with this trophy position. So mistake number one to avoid is having your elbow too low or too high in the trophy position. And now if you have your elbow too low in this trophy position, you're going to be too cramped and caught up to have an efficient racket drop, like so. You can see here that I'm unable to get that nice whipping motion if my elbow is too low and close to my body. So I need to ensure that that elbow is slightly away from my body, like so. It's still lower than this shoulder, but it's not tucked in like so, because this allows me to have that space to drop that racket behind my head naturally and have this whip-like motion up into contact. On the other hand, if your elbow is a little bit too high like so, you're not going to find that loaded position that you really need to get into to store all of your energy and to coil your body efficiently to then therefore accelerate into contact. Another common mistake that I see many players make is poor rotation in this trophy position. So in your trophy position, your body and your chest should be coiled to the side. Your chest should be facing the side. You shouldn't be open with your body like this at all to the court. So you shouldn't be having open like this, because you're not going to have that nice coil and rotation in the shoulders and in the lower body. Instead, you need to coil to the side like so, because this allows you to rotate and load efficiently. Another common mistake is tossing the ball too far behind your body. And if you're tossing the ball too far behind your body, you're not going to be able to coil efficiently and load and explode forward into the serve. You're instead going to be loading here and then simply collapsing out of the trophy position and losing all of the power that you've stored. So you need to ensure that your ball toss is slightly in front of you, like so, in order to unload everything that you've stored up in the trophy position. So guys, some key drills that you can try to work on getting into that trophy position effectively and loading your body in the trophy position. To start off practicing shadow swings with the ball. So you're going to practice your timing of getting into the trophy position, like so. So this is something that a lot of players struggle with, is the timing of getting their ball toss and into the trophy position at the same time. If you're struggling with this, what I like to teach players is to try and toss the ball up at the same time you're taking the racket back. This should help with your timing and your rhythm of the serve, like so. What I would recommend you guys do is to film yourself hitting some serves and see if you're getting into this correct trophy position, like so. If it looks something like this and you're able to get that nice racket drop out and leading with the elbow up, leading with the frame up into contact point, then you're all good. But if you find yourself not getting into that correct loading position with the trophy position, what I would recommend to do is to simply start some serves in the abbreviated position. So every time you go out and practice your serve, you're going to want to start up, maybe even at the service line to start, and you're simply going to put your racket into the trophy position, like so, and you're going to first of all just toss the ball up, try and get that rhythm, and then you're simply going to from there try and drop the racket down naturally, thinking about unloading and throwing this shoulder into the serve. From there, once you've gained some confidence starting in this abbreviated position and finding yourself into the racket drop and leading up with the elbow into contact, you can then try and start in with your full serve. So starting here and trying to get into the trophy position again. So guys, the trophy position is one of the most important technical aspects of the serve to help you to increase your power potential on your serve. So this is a really, really important aspect of the serve, and don't overlook it.